Heidi-ho, YouTubers. So I've started putting together a greenhouse kit from Harbor Freight. These things are generally about $350, but if you can get one on sale and use a 20% off coupon, you can probably get one for, I don't know, close to 200 bucks maybe, $2.99, I don't know. But I'm going to put a foundation around the bottom of it out of 4x4s, and I need to treat those 4x4s so that they won't rot. And I don't want to use pressure treated lumber, so I'm going to use a technique called Shou Sugi Ban, or I've heard some people say Shou Sugi Ban, or another word, Yakashugi. You guys let me know in the comments what you think is the right pronunciation. So, Shou Sugi Ban is an ancient, Japanese method of treating wood. And it's a 3-step process. And the first step in that process is to burn the wood. Char the surface anyhow. And you can go as deep as you want, char as much as you want, until you get the look you're looking for. Okay, you guys, it got pretty windy, so I'm going to narrate from inside the house here. We've had quite a bit of wind over the last few days, and it's taken me a while to get all my wood charred because we live in the forest and I don't want to start a fire. But here we go. I've got all my wood charred in this shot, and the next step to this whole process is to get a wire brush and brush off all the loose stuff. And that took me, I don't know, about an hour. I don't want to take all the charred wood off. Apparently, insects and rodents don't like to be around burned wood. It's a survival technique for them. Get away from burned wood. It has to do with, these insects and rodents have been living in the woods, the forest, for years and years. Here I'm taking a rag and wiping off all that loose stuff and getting it all brushed off. And you can see the grain of the wood is coming out pretty nicely. It's starting to look pretty good here. So, got my gloves on, obviously. And I have to do all 6 sides of all 4 of these pieces of 4x4. So, yeah, it's going to take me a little while. Okay, so here we go. The third and final step to the Shou Sugi Ban process. I've got a gallon of boiled linseed oil here, and I'm putting a nice coat on all 6 sides of all 4 pieces. And now I'll tell you guys, supposedly there are some metals in boiled linseed oil, so you don't want to have it right up against the soil where you're growing something. Now, everything I grow in my greenhouse is going to be in containers, so I don't have to worry so much about that. But linseed oil, once it's dry, supposedly, it doesn't give off any VOCs. So it should be a pretty safe product to use on the foundation of my greenhouse. Like I say, as long as you're not putting soil right next to it where you're growing your food, because you don't want those metals in your food. Okay, you guys, so here we have them all treated. It looks awful pretty, in my eyes anyway. So there's an introduction to Shou Sugi Ban for you guys. I hope it was entertaining, and remember, shit. Okay, you guys, there's an introduction to Shou Sugi Ban for you. I think it looks pretty good. So hopefully that was educational for you and entertaining. And remember, we'll get through this. I'll see you next time.